Welcome to Centennial Bank Stadium in Jonesboro, Arkansas. The championship game in the Sun Belt Conference is about to kick off. It's the Appalachian State Mountaineers against the Arkansas State Red Wolves. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
This is a bright and beautiful day, but I can tell you the temperature is chilly. Not always used to these kind of temperatures here. They are ready to have some heaters on the sideline. I see players trying to warm their hands. Particularly important for the wide receivers. They do have gloves on, and the quarterbacks trying to keep their hands warm. We'll see how it impacts the passing game here today. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Holly. We'll see how these teams continue to adjust to these weather conditions. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Run this play from the pistol formation. And the single back takes the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Looking to throw. It's Singleton. It's a wide receiver screen. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches. They bring the punter onto the field now. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Good coverage there. 0 gain on the return. First play of this conference championship. Makes the grab. It's Spencer. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. Catch made down inside the 10. tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal on the 9.
That is a big conversion on third down, in particular in this area of the field. It looked like that defense was going to force a field goal opportunity. Now you're set up with first and goal. You got to punch this one into the end zone. Pay off that nice third down conversion.
Well, they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I'll tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
Caught by the receiver. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball to 3. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. And he's in. Touchdown, Red Wolves. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The App State offense goes back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a first down.
They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Throws it to the right. He makes the grab. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 25. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
Boy, anytime you can convert a third and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense. When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Dropping back, it's Singleton. And that catch is hauled in. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
I tell you, Chris, defensively, this is death by 1,000 cuts. They just allow these hitch routes to create second and manageable, third and manageable. It's too easy for the offense. The off coverage has got to change. They've got to get up in the face of this wide receiver and force him to have a difficult release. Take away the easy throw, or else this is going to be a long game.
Critical moment of this conference championship. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to throw again. They convert on third down now. Sets up first and goal from the 9.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gets it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
And off inside, looking for the touchdown. They make the tackle, and that's going to be the final play of the 1st quarter. And it's Arkansas State on top right now. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Back to throw. It's Singleton. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
In order to be a good passing team, throwing the ball short, it has to be on time and accurate. This is late, it's too far outside, and he's got a toe tap just to get a catch. At this point, it's just good for the wide receiver that he's able to get a catch on the ball.
He made it. 3 points on the board. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? A pop pass on the jet sweep. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. So 2nd and 6 now for the pickup 4 on 1st. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll throw it now. Catch made on the right side. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
This is great recognition by the wide receiver of the coverage being run, because on a drag route, if it's man coverage, you're going to continue to run. If it's zone coverage, you're going to sit down, and he sits down right here. Quarterback is on the same page, and they're able to get a completion, some yards after the catch, and get a 1st down.
The pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. Backed up after the intentional grounding. 2nd down and very long. Grab behind the line. It's Cobb. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, it's Crawford. He lets it rip. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Red Wolves will send their punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Mountaineers. A huge special teams score.
What a weapon it is to have a guy that can go back, catch a punt, and take it the distance for a touchdown. Great job by his teammates. You see a couple of those blocks bringing him free. And then once he's in the clear, that is just great athleticism and speed all the way to the end zone. What an incredible return.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Spencer. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. So it's second down and 9. The completion not producing much there on first down. A play action looking to throw. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job. These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
They'll hand it off. He's got room to run. Look out. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. And the Red Wolves come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the back gets the football. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Here's the second down play. Back to pass. It's Crawford. Oh, the pressure's on. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, what a grab!
This quarterback is so dangerous when he leaves the pocket because he keeps his eyes downfield. He sees the zone coverage, and the tight end does such a good job finding a soft spot, and they get an easy completion and move the chains.
The Red Wolves are in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, they'll hand it off. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. Now the Mountaineers use the first of their 3 timeouts. Chance to strategize for this second down play. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their second. Strategy session before this 3rd down play. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for it? And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas State. Now the important point after attempt. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Lewis. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Using his legs, it's Lewis. Across the 40. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. To the air, it's Singleton. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He goes out of bounds. They move the ball to the 20. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. You got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field. But if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way. You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Wants to throw it. The pocket breaking down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the ball is hauled in.
You know, Chris, that's a pretty smart decision by this quarterback. There really wasn't anything open down the field, and rather than forcing it on 3rd and long, he gives it to his back and allows his back to try to make a play. And I think he creates here a 4th down situation where they'll go for it. So a good completion that moves this ball forward.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. To throw, it's Singleton. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. They did not make it short on 4th down. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Bringing pressure. He gets the first and still going. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And now a timeout call by the offense. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here comes the rush. Hit as he released it. Oh, the pass is picked off. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. Wideouts now clustered. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Sanchez. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. And now the Mountaineers will spend their final timeout here. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Look out, he's breaking free. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. And he clocks it. Time for a field goal attempt here before the break. Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their 2nd. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. But hold on, there is a flag on the field, so let's check that out. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Chris, I always assume that a corner can just cover because he's a corner. But what I always love to see, this is my favorite part of watching a corner play, is he physical in the run game? Will he come up there and make a tackle? I know this is a little pop pass jet sweep, so it's technically a pass. But this is a physical run fit from a corner on the outside.
Caught behind the line. It's Spencer. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I just love to see it, Chris, is when a quarterback stands in there, he knows he's going to get hit, and he still makes a good throw for a completion. That is the toughness and the courage that allows you to be a leader on the sideline. Everybody looking at that quarterback, and they know he's willing to stand in there and take one in the chops.
Grab down the middle. It's Spencer. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, as a quarterback, your best friend in the passing game is a running back that runs clean routes, catches the ball well, and then can make something happen after the catch. And here they're able to get him the ball on the outside, and he creates a first down. This is a really nice job by this back out there. This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45. And the Red Wolves pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks into the clear. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
The Red Wolves lining up here on 1st and 10. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 25.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love.
Offense getting set, second down play here. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. He's swarmed by the defense.
This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective, is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down and distance, this is a great time to be aggressive, convert, try to do all the things that put pressure on the defense.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. They continue to feed the running back, who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy, slow him down anyway?
Chris, I certainly thought they would have.
And he's in. A strong touchdown run. Touchdown, Red Wolves. Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. Trying to find room. It's Lewis. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards. Looking to throw. It's Singleton. Quarterback
delivers complete to the right side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. Has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working. Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
First down and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Grab behind the line. It's Sanchez. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense moving to a bunch formation. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on 3rd down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
First down and 10 now. Caught in the backfield. It's Lewis. And they make the stop in what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And it's Arkansas State on top right now. We reach the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Looking downfield, it's Singleton. Throws to the tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there. But with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense. Try to get another series moving forward.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Finds his man. It's Cobb. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
I love that this offense and this play caller is not sitting back on this lead. They're being aggressive, and this is a great way to start this drive. I've always felt, Chris, that first down of the drive sets you up for success, so watch out on this series. This offense seems to be in rhythm.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down of the 47. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Second down after that run on the previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun. Crosses the 35. Breaking into the clear. Touchdown, Arkansas State. This home crowd is in a frenzy. Here's the point after attempt. Extra point up and good. So the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So the Appalachian State offense is back out on the field now. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Passes the 40. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10.
It's a good start to this drive, but they're going to need to push the ball down the field. In this situation, multiple possession deficit. They need to score quickly, right around that 2-minute mark, to feel comfortable about getting the ball back to come all the way back.
Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive gain for this offense.
The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So the offense comes up now in first down thanks to that costly penalty. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Breaks free, and he might be gone. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
We'll give this offense a lot of credit. They needed to put together a drive after their defense just gave up the touchdown, and they've been able to do so. Nice first down there.
Looking for his big tight end. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Appalachian State. See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turner trying to create good field position. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Looking to pass. It's Crawford. Running back grabs it on the screen. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
What a great way to start this drive. Not sitting back on this lead. I love the aggressiveness from this play caller. Good execution from the quarterback there. And if you're the defense, you're going to have to find a way to get off the field because this offense is not slowing down.
Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Second down play coming up for this offense. We'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Looking to scramble. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time.
Boy, tough decision here for the head coach. I think they're probably going to punt this one away, rely on their defense. With this field position, I think that's what they need to do.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Field it at the 25. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. To throw, it's Singleton. Grab made by the tight end. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang, complete.
They go back to the receiver, who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense really hasn't had an answer for it.
And, Chris, the best part about it is that they're using the RPO, and that's what's forcing the defense to have to try to stay honest. They can't double-team the wide receiver. They can't even bracket the wide receiver, because then they would just run the football with that RPO, run-pass option. Beautiful scheme to get him the ball.
Back to throw again. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38. Another clutch play for this quarterback who's having a very solid championship game, Joel. He shows the confidence they have in him in this must-win moment.
Chris, you hit it on the head. It's about the confidence, and you can see that confidence come out in the decisions that he is making. That ball is going to the proper spot. He is playing so efficient right now, and this game is going to be on his shoulders the rest of the way.
Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And now the defense will call a timeout. That's the team's first. Frustrating to spend that timeout after giving up first down yardage. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And that pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris. And right now, it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball. But again, just not on the same page.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down. Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their second. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on third down. Big moment here in this championship game. Third and short on the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pass. It's Singleton. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Pounding away with the run game. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Now the Mountaineers use the first of their 3 timeouts. The decision to make here, what are they going to do on this 2nd down? Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their 2nd. Strategy session before this 3rd down play. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. And before the snap, a timeout. Offense will talk about it before this 3rd and 2. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on 3rd down. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Makes the grab. It's Spencer. He's got some space. Look out. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. And now the Mountaineers will spend their final timeout here. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee.